Hello and welcome. My name is Maria and today I'm going to teach you how to embroider these beautiful Christmas trees that you can use to make little sachets like I did here. You can make hanging hearts, or another idea is you can embroider your Christmas napkins like I did here. So you are going to need fabric, you're going to need embroidery needles, and you're going to need the embroidery hoop is not essential. It helps if you have one, it's good. If you don't, you can do it without it. And of course you're going to need some embroidery and thread. If you want a shiny effect like so, if you want the lights to be on in your tree, then you're going to need some kind of gold metallic thread as well. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about the embroidery thread or cotton. For this particular project, I did not use the typical embroidery floss that usually comes in strands of 6. I wanted this 3D effect, and even using the 6 strands would not give me this 3D effect. So what I've played with was to use crochet cotton, very thin crochet cotton. So I had this crochet cotton and I had loads of it, and I had the exactly colors that I want to use, so I used it to embroider my Christmas trees everywhere. Okay. Also, this embroidery stitch takes a lot of thread, so it's more value for money if you use thin crochet cotton. No, this one is not 100% cotton, this is linen and cotton, but you can use wherever you have at home. If you want to play with crochet cotton, to embroider with crochet cotton, just use the normal 100% cotton that you may have around. Of course it needs to be thin crochet cotton. This is for needle sizes from 1 to 2 millimeters, so it's quite thin crochet cotton. So play around. If you prefer to use floss, embroidery floss, you're very welcome to do it. I also use it for many other things, but for this particular project I chose to use crochet cotton. I wanted to play with different cottons. At the end of the day it's all cotton, and they will all work fine when it comes to embroidery. It just depends what effect we want. The embroidery cotton, it's just finished differently from the crochet cotton. It's got sheen and is softer, but I don't like to be stuck with the idea that I can only use the typical embroidery cotton to do my embroidery. It's not the case. We can play with other cottons. At the end of the day it's all cotton, and we can play and experiment and see how it comes up. So I really liked the way it came up by using this cotton. This is cotton and linen, this particular one, and if you want to buy it from me, I'll leave the link below. Alright? So that's it about the thread, the cotton. So let's go and start drawing the little tree. So to draw your tree, I do it freehand. Now, I am no good at drawing. I don't like drawing and I avoid it as much as I can. But of course, when it comes to embroidery, we have to draw, and I have done this one freehand, and if I can make it, you can make it too, all right? So I suggest that you practice on a piece of paper first before you draw on the fabric. And it's very simple. All you need is a vertical line like so, and then you just make the branches like so. And that is all. There's nothing else to it. So when you are confident enough on paper, then you can go on and do it on fabric. So I've got my fabric ready, my heart. I'm going to make another of these hanging hearts. So I've got my heart in the fabric and the tree. For the heart tutorial, it's a different video tutorial, okay, that you have available to you. So that's all we need. Fabric wise, I'm using this beautiful 55% linen and 45% cotton. This is what I use to do all my projects, my hanging hearts, my sachets, and a lot of other things. I only use this fabric, and if you want to buy it from me, I'll leave the link below. Otherwise, just use whatever fabric you want. So now we are ready to start to embroider. So I'm going to use these two colors, and I've got my thread ready here and my needle, and with my threads I'm going to use the green for the branches. So we're going to start with the branches there, and to my green thread I've added one strand of this metallic gold thread. You can use one strand or two strands or many, however many you want. Just experiment and see what you prefer. I've added only one strand to my cotton here, okay? So I'm going to put this on the loop, an embroidery loop. It's not essential, but it does help. So you start from the back, back there, and here don't pull the needle all the way through, leave it in like so, and you're going to wrap around your thread about 10 times. You might need a little bit less or a little bit more, depends on the length of your branch. But as you go along, you will learn how many times you need to go around. Don't do it too tightly because it's going to be difficult to pull the needle through, so do it loosely. And then what you do, you hold the thread there, the tunnel you created, and gently you pull the needle out. Gently. Keep holding the thread and allow the thread to go through the tunnel. And you bring it over. And there you are. Go back there to the end of your branch. Pull through the back. That's your first branch. When you feel that your thread is twisting, what you do, you hold it high and let it untwist. Let the thread untwist, like so. When you finish the thread or finish the design, make sure you secure it nicely on the back with a couple of knots. Okay, now let's make the trunk. The trunk, I'm going to use a different color. And the trunk is really simple to embroider. Again, make a knot at the end. And here all you do is from the back, gonna go back there as high as you want, and always finish, always go there on the same spot, but here just go a little bit sideways. And just go up and down as many times as you want. And if you have a big space there, you can, with the same thread, you can go there as well. And you just do little, oops, and you do little stitch. This is the back stitch embroidery stitch. Just like so. So now for the little present under the tree, I do it freehand. So with my eye, I'm going to make a box first. So I'm going to use the same thread I used for the trunk here, and just with my eyes I'm going to make a little box. So four lines. Okay, so that's my box, and now I'm going to fill it in so that there is no fabric to be seen, and I just go on top of the line there and under the line there, back and forth until there is no fabric, until I see no fabric. And whenever you're satisfied, just secure it on the back and cut the thread through. And then to finish my little present, I'm going to use the same combination as I did the branches, so the gold and the green. And I'm going to go around the box, so 4 lines. Cool, so I did 4 lines around, and now I'm gonna make a cross. Okay, and now there I'm going to make a little bow. Okay, and now I'll come back through the middle there to secure the bow in place. And back again there. Let's secure it on the back, and that's done. And that's it. Your tree is done with the little present underneath. Okay, there's something else you could do here. So let's put this back. And that is the little star on the top. Okay, and it's up to you what thread you're going to use. And again, I do that by eye. So I'm going to use this thread that I used in the branches because it's here, it's handy. You can use only the shiny stuff, the metallic if you prefer. Okay. And to make the star, again, you do it with the eye. So what you do is, from the very top there, you draw your eye a vertical line, like so, and you always go back into that middle there. Okay, so then do another vertical line from the top and go back into the center, and then a vertical line from the side and back into the center. Okay, and now you do a vertical line between those lines there. And there's your star. Alright, so secure it on this metallic thread floss misbehaves all the time, so you need to be patient with it. And that's your finished work. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions below. And if you like it, then please share with your friends. and I'll see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye now!